Right, traders, I'm recording a video because I just entered a second entry short. You have the lowest low of the pullback. I'm going to zoom in, new low, first attempt, pullback, second attempt, double rejection of the EMA. Great signal bar. I'm scalping 8 contracts for around 12 ticks, I believe. Stop loss has to go 1 tick above the signal bar, and runner is kept at the bottom in case we're going to catch major push down. Okay, we get filled, so I'm going to place my runner to break even. And this is as textbook as it gets because we have second entry short at the EMA, while this downtrend needs to get new low according to trendline rules. So as a price action trader, I'm going to identify the structure, which is bearish. I'm going to use market geometry to identify the trend line. You can see how nice it is holding. There's a reason to price movement. You have a close outside, so I expect new low to be tested. And first attempt is not good because this only first attempt and the uptrend is in play. You break, attempt to test the new high. There's not going to be new high because EMA keeps holding every single time. And a great signal bar, textbook price action. There was second entry short here, first trade, another second entry short, great trade. So I'm going to pause the video, let you guys see if we get some decent runner. I'm going to tighten the runner to 5 points because the downtrend has a break new low. I also wouldn't mind drawing a little bit wider alternative. Fits okay enough, but I'm just not going to be that greedy. 5 points is enough. If we're going to keep working lower, I will adapt and I will be looking for trades. But right now, breaking new low. So I'm going to tighten the runner and let's see what happens. So today's session allowed us to capitalize on 2 great easy setups right off the bat. We had a great second entry short here and another second entry short here as well. 2 easy high probability setups. As price action traders, this is what we do. We identify the context, we identify the key entry point, which is the channel, and we simply wait for a high probability pattern to form at the key entry point. Price action trading is one of the most reliable ways how you can make money as a trader. A lot of traders, they give up way too early. They're changing too many strategies. But if you're just patient, if you give it time, if you learn diligently, if you study your trades, journal and backtest a lot, you'll be able to capitalize on the market structure if you work hard enough. I like days like these where you can take 2 setups fairly quickly and you're done within an hour and you don't have to trade for the rest of the day. But we have a clean downtrend, break, push to new extreme, and we are breaking above EMA, something like this. Okay, uptrend, break new high. When I was watching this live, I also took into consideration the possibility of wider channel like this because the break is not as significant, but this channel also doesn't fit that great. We have overshoot a little bit here, breaking new high, we're breaking below. We actually have new high, first entry long, pullback, second entry long failure. I actually took this setup myself. It managed to work for 12 ticks. It actually managed to work for 16 ticks all the way down here, because the stop loss goes 1 tick above the signal bar. But I'm not going to mark it because the more I'm looking at this, the more I'm analyzing the structure and higher time frame, it looks more like a downtrend break, push to a new extreme, stronger push above EMA. But this felt second entry long, work for a scalp, decent enough trade. If you're playing the wider channel, I don't think you can go short now because now this downtrend has a break, push to a new low, micro double bottom count resets. Why we didn't break lower, why we are back above the EMA here breaking it. So now we have to be careful. But at the same time, I don't like going long just yet, okay? Because uptrend played out with the break, push to new high. And this is pretty much just waiting area. We have pushed down now, so this is where things are starting to be a little bit more clear. I'm also going to draw a channel like this with the breaking new high after the fact, but simply to help me analyze the structure. There is a breaking new high and I don't have to think bullish now. Now, this is the structure where everything is pretty much over, everything played out. So I'm going to follow this most recent structure. You can see it looked like we were going to have a strong downtrend at the beginning, but we went back into consolidation. So what is important to do as a price action trader, when you have a lot of things and rules that align, this is where you have to enter because not taking a good trade is also a trading mistake. So you have to execute when the rules align. But once you see structure all over the place and now the bias is neutral and everything pretty much played out, you need to be a little bit more careful. So in a situation like this, I'm going to simply follow the most recent structure. And I'm going to look for a second entry short at the EMA. But we have a breaking new low already. Breaking new low, so now I cannot be looking to go short. And you can see we're just whipsawing, we're going sideways. So now when I see this, there is no bias, no nothing. When I see this, I'm not even touching my mouse and keyboard. I'm laid back. I'm not even looking for trades because it's too confusing, okay? Sometimes traders think they have to look for setups on every single candle, like they're analyzing every single movement so closely, frantically looking for trades. But once you see this, there is nothing, no direction. You cannot be certain where the market's gonna go because all trends played out. It doesn't even look like a trend range yet because you're making lower highs, lower lows, so it's just not that great. You can see the range is not being established. I have a range drawn here, but at the time I wouldn't be watching this range just yet. Okay, you have a failed second entry short here, but you can't simply take it because number one, uptrend played out. But even if you're going to draw it a little bit wider like this, you know, the structure is too unclear. Why this downtrend doesn't even break a new low? Okay, I don't think we can take failed second entry short standalone like this in the middle of this mess. We just have to be patient. We're not even looking for trades, and today is a rollover day, I believe, so it can happen. Okay, and we have strong bullish push up. So this is where I'm starting to pay more attention, something like this to the left, because now I already have bounce here, bounce here. We've been going sideways for quite a while, and there are no longer lower highs, okay? You have high low here, and this high is at the same level of these highs right here. So now it's starting to look more like a trend range. Here it looked more bearish because you were breaking lower slowly, but now because you have higher low and higher high, it looks more like a range. So I'm gonna follow this uptrend working higher. We have potential overshoot. Okay, another push up. So right now what's going through my mind is expecting for price action to reach new high for this uptrend. Okay, we had overshoot and we're below EMA and there's congestion, so we definitely cannot take nothing, no second entry long. I was thinking about some breakout pullback because once you see no trade zone like this, EMA exactly on these bars, you can't trade it. Okay, you prefer to see breakout. Most breakouts fail even out of this small trend range, small congestion, pull back, and then you want to go long. But we just can't get a good breakout pullback. Okay, market just created break in new high. You actually have mini fail breakout right here, but the signal bar is a little bit too weak, a little bit too doji. I don't think we can go long here. Also, this downtrend doesn't fully have new low, just double bottom. It's tempting, but I don't think you can go long here. And this bar is back into this mess. It's a shame there was no higher breakout pullback, but now we have break in new high, and the break is quite broad. You can see one leg, broad break, second leg up, and you are at the top of the trend range. So I actually like this trade to go short, just to sell high, because uptrend played out with such a broad break push to new high. And then you have lower high, double top here, local, triple top on a big scale. And this is nice. High probability setup back to the trend range. Most breakouts will fail. Lower high, far from the EMA. You have a failed second entry long here, but the bar is so weak. We can't mark it now. Had it been below EMA, maybe. And I was getting way too late to trade. Market is about to close here. So this is the overall structure for today. We had great setups to begin with. Then we had a long area where nothing much is happening, no volume. So you pretty much have to sit on your hands and not even look for trades. It's a shame we didn't get no breakout pullback here. Break new high, range held, downtrend, break new low, and now we're just going sideways because market is about to close. So if you are trading a structure like this, you don't have to be staring at the chart the whole time, because the longer you stare at it, the more you may force impulsive trades out of boredom. So what you can do, you can definitely watch other instruments on the side and do your analysis there to kind of occupy your mind. Or you can have some light distraction. You can clean your office, eat something, snack something, or simply watch some light distraction, for example, YouTube or something like that. But it cannot be anything serious. It has to be light, because you still have to go back and every now and then, a few minutes, look at the chart and see if you have something established, because you don't want to take your mind so much off the chart, because you don't want to miss a trade. But you definitely don't have to be watching and staring at the chart the whole time. You can have some light distraction, and once you see structure forming, when you are anticipating the next direction or potential setup, that's when you cut all the distraction and your focus is solely on the chart. One more thing I want to briefly talk about is that sometimes traders think there needs to be new high for this short-term channel, but you have to remember there is a break outside the channel and there's a first entry long attempt to test the new high, but the new high will not be formed because the downtrend is the big pattern and the EMA is holding as a key entry point. You can see how EMA is not letting prices break higher. It's because it's a key entry point and bigger pattern will take over in price action, and we need to get new lows. So the attempt is enough. Okay, you cannot sell here because uptrend is in play. You break first entry long, buyers are attempting to test the new high. They failed, and you can take the second entry short. So I'm gonna wrap it up. I hope you had a good trading day, and I'm gonna talk to you next time. Good luck in your trading.